Hello lovelies, welcome to lanmouSpitual. We have changed the name of the channel to match everything else. lanmouSpitual it is. Thank you so much for your continued support, Virgo. And yes, this is like the third mic that I'm trying to use. Let me know, leave comments about the quality of the sound. I really want you guys to have the best experience every time you click on one of this reading. It's all about the message, so it's important that you can hear it clearly and you can see the cards. So if any messages jump at you, so you know it has special meaning to you personally, okay? And here we have the Whispers of Love. We're going to start with that. At the bottom of the deck, we have you are limitless. You can do anything you choose. This is number 4 from the Whispers of Love. And by the way, this is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the first week of February. I don't know if I said that. The card came out very quickly here. Here we have number 21. That's the card that came out for you. Choose love. I love that. Choose love. Choose love. You always have choice. Make yours with love. And that's why I always say, love, only love is will, or love is the only answer. You always have choice. Make yours with love. Choose love. Whatever situation you're dealing with, Virgo, during this time, choose love. Make the choice with love. Focus on the love, okay? It's not always the easiest decision to make, the easiest choice to take, to make the easiest path to follow. However, it is the path that will always bring you closer to your higher self, bringing you closer in alignment with your higher self, okay? Let's see what message Spirit have for you, Virgo. We are focusing on love for this first 2 weeks of February, okay? This is especially a love message. Whether you are in a relationship or not, this is a love message for you. And I hope this message reaches you in high spirit and may it be for the best and highest good of all involved. Here we go, Virgo. And yes, this is a general reading. It may not resonate with you, and if it doesn't, it's okay, all right? And we are using the fountain spread for this message this week. And here we have the question or situation, the Hierophant. What led to that situation? We have the 6 of Coins, the you, how you showing up in this whole situation as the Queen of Wands. And here we have the Hermit, in regards to the other people that are involved in this situation. And here comes your outcome, the 5 of Swords, Virgo. All right, so there's still a bit of conflict in your world. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Fountain, the card of the Fountain. Okay, that's the namesake of this deck. So, and the question you're having, being the Hierophant, is in regards to the commitment itself. Okay, is this going to lead to a higher level of commitment? And we're talking about love here. This reading is a love reading, okay? Someone here is literally opening a box. Is that the box? Is there a ring in there? What's in there? Is it just a letter? Is it a ring? Is it just a bracelet? What's in that box? For some of you, Virgo, it seems like you are expecting, or you want a real thing. You want the real thing. You want the relationship. You want the marriage. You want the full commitment. Okay? And that's what your question is about. Is this coming? Or perhaps you're asking yourself, can I get myself there? Okay? Can I do it? Can I offer that commitment to another? Okay, and here what led to the situation, to you even asking that question, it has to do perhaps with a sense of unequalness in the relationship. There's an imbalance in the give and take of the relationship, okay? Someone is giving more than the other, okay? Someone feel like they're doing more, they're sacrificing more, they're putting more work in the relationship, okay? It's not equal. Someone here as clearly has the upper hand. And when you're in a relationship and it's so obvious and you feel like you're the person who's just always have to do, eventually that leads to resentment, and nobody wants to do that. Nobody wants to be in that situation. And I feel like for some of you, that's why you're asking yourself, I'm making all these sacrifices, I'm doing all this work, is this going to lead to an actual relationship? Okay. And here you're showing up as the Queen of Wands. You're confident. You're attractive. You know who you are. You know what you have to offer. You know that, you can go anywhere, that you can get the attention that you want. And now you're maybe asking yourself, then why am I here? Why do I feel stuck? Why am I giving that person my all? Okay? So just know that, Virgo, when you are in a relationship, there may be times, it's almost like people flip roles sometimes, right? There are times where you may be doing most of the giving, and there may be another time where your person may be the one that takes on that role. So it's up to you to know the difference. It's up to you to understand that, is that what's going on? Or if it's something that's long-standing, that's been going on for so long, and you feel like it's always going to be like that, and it's not okay with you. I feel like for some of you, you're going to start acting out. You're going to start doing things to let that person know, I can get someone else, to let that person know that I'm not stuck here. I feel like for some of you, you want that person to know that you know your worth, and you're not afraid to almost like flaunt it. You're not afraid to almost to go out there, and it's almost like you won't have to do anything just by being you, because the Queen of Wands, she doesn't ask, she doesn't seek. It's just her presence, because she has that attraction. She's so intuitive. It's almost like she knows how to make a different entrance to each room that she enters. Like she knows how to shift her energy internally to create that aura around her. Okay, she knows how to use her beauty. She knows, she understands people in such a subconscious way that it doesn't require thinking. It's not even manipulation, unless she's working from her low vibration. It's just like a sense of intuition, and like an inner knowing first of herself. And that's what you're doing during this time. And she's fiery. She knows she's got the good. She knows she's attractive. She knows she can get what she wants. She knows she can get the attention that she wants. Okay. And here we have the Hermit. The Hermit is the other people involved, meaning these other people that are involved in the situation. They have gone on their long journey, trying to figure themselves out. And by the way, Virgo, this is the Hermit is the card of Virgo. You're showing as the Queen of Wands, fiery energy, attractive, passionate. Okay. And they're showing as the Hermit. They're showing up as you, a little bit more grounded, more methodical. Perhaps you showing up with all your emotions and your feelings and your passion, wanting that commitment, wanting the marriage. And here they are. You may be dealing with another Virgo like yourselves. Here they are, all in their head, all in their perhaps in their own feelings, trying to figure this thing out. In a very grounded way, in a way, first of all, figuring out themselves out, kind of like, what do I want? How am I going to do this? Do I have the job to be able to support a family, to even like have a wedding? Do I want to even get married? What would life be like once I get married? Would we have to move? Where are we going to move? That person is thinking about all the details, the in and out of that relationship, how it's going to work out, how is it going to play out, the daily life of the relationship. They're taking it very seriously. Okay, they're going through like an inner journey to figure themselves out, to figure the whole thing out, while you are showing here, Virgo, as like, hey, I'm here. Let me show you. Look at all this yellow energy, solar plexus energy, about like me. Like solar plexus is about the soul, like the sun, like me. I can, I am, I can, I am. This is not about desire. This is about like, I can and I will. I am. I can. I know what she already knows what she wants. She knows she can, and she's just like literally. What's the word that Kenya Moore used to say, like floating with the wind, like, right? I think that's what it says. I'm probably butchering it. But anyways, going with the wind, floating with the wind, whatever it is. She's just like twirling, twirling, twirling in the wind. That's what it looks like. She's twirling in the rays of the sun. Kind of like, and she's, what is it? Is that the crown? The sun creating a crown for her here in the, can you see that? She doesn't have a care in the world. She's like, do you want this or not? This is what you're doing right now, Virgo. Do you know how good this is? Do you want it or not? And here you are, all in your head, and they're taking on the Virgo energy of like, oh my gosh, how am I going to do this? Can I handle that woman or that man? There's so much passion here, and there's so much confidence here, Virgo, you are displaying, and that person is all like, you're feeling like they need a moment. They need a moment to go into isolation. They need a moment to figure some things out, okay? And the outcome is conflict, okay? With the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords is a card of, as you can see here, there was a fight and two people are walking away, and one person is standing there, like literally using the swords that those people left behind as stilts. I think that's what they call them, to stand on, to dance on them, kind of like the being like the carnival barker, if you will. Like they're kind of like doing a real display here, a display of ego, a display of yeah, I run, like, right? There's a sense of empty victory, like they're celebrating them by themselves. This is not the victory of the Six of Wands, where you can see the whole town, the whole community coming through to welcome them in. This is like there's always a sense of empty victory for me with that Five of Swords, but it's a victory nonetheless. That person is feeling victorious. So Virgo, ask yourself, is it you right now that are showing so much passion, that are showing so much fire, that are showing so much confidence, that you're scaring that person away to the point where they feel like they have to isolate themselves from the situation just to figure themselves out in regards to this relationship, to the point where it's bringing conflict, and that creating conflict in your relationship? Ask yourself, what do you really want? Do you want to come into union with another, or do you want to win? Do you just want to win? Okay, what do you want? Because what's facing you here is a fountain, and the card of the fountain tells us it's about oneness, right? Let me pull that card for you, because it's not a typical card. We don't see it in on all the decks. The card says here it's about oneness. It's about being one, like not just with yourself, but also with the cosmos, right? With the universe. It's about there's a sense of union, of understanding that you are part of the world. We all come from the same fountain, drink from the same fountain, get our energy from the sun, from the same source, right? We are all God's children. It's like that interconnected connectedness that we all on this planet and all over the universes really do have in common, whether we know it, whether we feel it or not, that we are all connected, right? And that we don't need to seek, because we already are. We don't need to we don't need to show, we don't need to prove anything, because we already are. Okay, understand that excuse me, your self-worth, your actions will show that. You don't have to make a display. Understand that person already know, because that's perhaps why they are attracted to you in the first place. Understand that you don't have to strong arm another. You don't have to do this big fight and show of strength and dance on stilt and show how much you've won over them. It may be a little bit too strong, and for some of you may be coming on too strong to the point where it's scaring that person. Okay, just know what's facing you right now is, and we have this infinity symbol on the fountain card, is to understand the interconnectedness and the web and flow of everything, and that the situation, perhaps you yourself, your own life has a karmic cycle. Everything that is now shall be again, and to know there's a real thing as karma. You don't want to push that person to the limit, and to know that may come right back at you again. Okay, to I don't know how else to say it. Just especially for those of you that are enlightened, be kind, okay? Be kind to your person. Talk to that person, and if they need some time, give them the time that they need. And I'm going to get some clarification for you on the Hermit, for the other people involved here, because it seems like they have gone into isolation. They are like in total. Ooh, okay. We have two cards that came out here. We have the birds. We have two birds card on this deck. This is the Gilded Reverie, Lenormand. We have here number 12, the birds, and here we have number 16, which is the star. Okay, so for a lot of you, it feels kind of like the star it's a card of luck. It's a card of hope. It's also a card of a harmony, okay, of fate. So I feel like for some of you, and we have those birds here, the birds are about communication, okay? I feel like for some of you, that person doesn't want to communicate. They hope that it's fated that the two of you will communicate, that they will come around again, that this is not over. Just trust and believe this is not over, because they believe that there's a sense here, strong belief from that person that you are their person, that you're fated to be together. Okay, what we have here at the bottom of the stars card, let me pull this so you can see, is the Six of Heart, and the Six of Heart is a card of reconciliation in the tarot. So that person truly believes that once you guys talk again, when they find their inner strength, when they find that their inner fire to match yours, Virgo, they're going to communicate again. They almost know that communication is just a matter of time, because it's fated for you guys to stay in communication. It's fated for you guys to stay in contact. You are fated to be together, to reconcile. Okay, this is where your person is. This is where their mind is. Yes, they might have gone into isolation, but they're not giving up on the connection. Clarification on the Five of Swords for Virgo. Clarification on the Five of Swords for Virgo. And remember, Virgo, what spirit, the advice here from spirit, number 21, is to choose love. You have choice. You always have a choice. Make the choice with love. Focus on the love you have for that person. Not about ego, not about winning, not about showing them, who's the boss and that you can do better or you can do this and that. I'm sure they already know that. You're valuable and they respect you more than perhaps you realize, but they also know. Oh, here we have number 34. We have the fishes for the Five of Swords here. Now, this is a card of being able to multiply your gains. This is a card of being able to create abundance, greater abundance in your life. Okay, this is a King of Diamonds. This is kind of like the King of Pentacles. This is about like money here. For some of you, Virgo, if money was an issue in this relationship, because we have the Six of Coins here too, whether or not you feel like that person was not sharing their resources with you, or you felt like they didn't have enough, you're afraid you would have to support them. There's a thing here about resources. Just know that even if now that person may be lacking financially, know that they have the ability to make more. They have the ability to improve their situation. Okay, and that perhaps your love and support, them feeling having a sense of stability, would be what instigate that for them, would be what push them towards that their own potential to in order to make more. This is what's coming through here for you guys. And here at the bottom of the deck we have number 18, loyalty, with the dog. Okay, that person is loyal to you, loyal to the connection, loyal to the cause here. Let's see what the Women's Oracle cards have for you. Guidance. Oh, okay. And we're going to take the one that face up, and I'll put those at the bottom. Heart-to-heart conversations, yes, okay? And that's why I want it to come that way, and that's what needs to happen here, and your person know it. And I feel like they're going to be the one to initiate that conversation, that new beginning. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other, your feelings with each other, what's important to you, which is your feelings, how do you feel, okay? And allow them the opportunity to also discuss theirs. Okay, Virgo, attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. And in other words, you attract romantic love by being by being romantic. You attract romantic love by taking a moment to smell the roses, by focusing on love, not on the things that are lacking, not on the things that may not be perfect right now at this moment, but to focus on the love itself. Okay, Virgo? Let's see. Things don't have to be perfect off the bat, but if you love someone and you know that it's someone who's loyal, you know that they care a great deal for you, you know that they are willing to work, you know, to make things better, you express yourself to them, they seem open to, you know, work with you, hang on to that. That's just invaluable, okay? Someone like that. So don't discount that at all. This is your notes from the universe card, and there's both sided. I heart you, and this is the other side. You guys can read it, and it says here, if everyone really knew how much they were loved, not only from above but by those now in their life, there'd be little hearts drawn on everything from wheelbarrows to skyscrapers to jumbo jets. And I so look forward to that day. Big heart, the universe, you are so loved. That person do love you, and they are taking their time to do things the right way. They want to give you their best, and they're taking the time to really come to a place where they are really up to the task. And please allow them the time. Don't be too impatient. You want the commitment, you want all this, express all of that, and be willing to work with them. Okay, Virgo, this is the message that came through for you. Choose love, choose love. And I hope that brings some clarity. And if you'd like to show support to the channel, like, comment, subscribe. I will see you next week. Until then, remember, only love is will. Choose love, Virgo. You are limitless. You can do anything you choose. Choose love. Bye-bye.